When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
That's beautiful.
Kick it away to start us off.
Bro, I didn't. Bro, they like 3 jumps out of missed already.
The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
You hit one. Oh yeah, that over and under jump with Lonzo Mello, one of the niggas Mello. The under clear, the under hit.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He might want another play. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to the ground game on the left. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position.
And that's a long 5 yards right there. But yeah, come on, y'all.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Walker to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
They'll go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Pick, yes sir. You should feel saw me. Way to read that, boy.
He would have loved to make the big return.
Damn, that's tight. That's a hell of a play, boy.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
On the run, it's Baxter. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. At the 35, he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game.
That's what we can't do. You got to get the goddamn block, though. Come on.
There was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some
valuable
ground.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs.
Special motherfucker to be able to goddamn throw it back from homecoming, nigga, like we just had, nigga, to come right back and goddamn come up on the Delaware tomorrow.
Where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Power football with the run. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. The offense changing the play. Walker will fire. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking for a huge play.
Man, come on, Walters!
He found plenty of room, and he
come on!
39-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Oh, my nigga.
And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
That's a bad spot.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical. And I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot. If that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Gonna run it. It's Baxter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baxter. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
Texas 7, South Carolina 0.
Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too.
Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking left.
Oh.
And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuck out the threat. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Walker to throw. Complete to the left.
He held on to that.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and
Come get it.
The ball's on the
Shit.
ground. Defense has it, they're on the move. Touchdown, Texas! The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
God damn.
He's got it inside the 30.
Walters?
Down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one. That's why they got 6 on that play.
Yeah.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
He just stopped running.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
From the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
They'll stop him at
the 46
just like
what's on, just like Call of Duty.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down.
Really no, I'm saying like as far as like that, is this like a trial or?
Defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback.
I didn't watch the game. They got loaded out, goddamn. We get one doing like custom John.
Closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Snap it to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run with the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Ncaa. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
The Longhorns need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Well, he's short
That's reeled in. It's Ncaa. The stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Turning it on. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Hey.
Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to
Wow.
the right. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Motion from the wide receiver. Walker will fire. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Come on, big play right here, D-line. Come on.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Okay, go. Make up!
Facing on the out. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him, too, because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him, and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
That's not kick.
Result of play is a turnover on that show.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On the move, it's Clark. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
South Carolina, 7.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Texas offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll... Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Oh, boy, I ain't playing.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
Play ball, bro. What's wrong with you today, dog?
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The running back has it. Crosses the 45. Hard-hitting tackle.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
To the ground to try to move the chain.
Short.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got 4th and very short. And what do the analytics say to do here, head coach?
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, the ground game.
You know what I'm saying? Put my boy in the fucking game, man. Stop putting nigga on the sideline. Best running back in the nation.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Hey, boy, you got next year. This ain't your year right now.
He shows you all of it, Reese.
Max was a draft pick last year. He came back for this.
This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready.
You got to talk to me. I got to figure something out.
Makes the quick grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Okay, ready? Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. Okay, break.
Walker to throw. Quick completion on the out route.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got a man. It's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. And the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's go.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running to the left.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Takes a handoff. It's Baxter. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Going for it all. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
And this one will be ruled incomplete. Made the catch, but just couldn't stay in bounds.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been there.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped
on the
up
first
after a
touchdown. I don't know
solid
what the fuck
return
y'all
on the
did.
pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Walker will fire. Bring in the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Got it behind the line. It's Brink. Looking for room at the 40. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Get this shit over with.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Longhorns are facing 3rd and inches. Direct snap. Slithers into space. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Texas fight and fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Trying to take it back. The 20. Touchdown Longhorns. And And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Fires to the big fella. And he picks up the first down, and he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Quarterback making checks. Walker to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game, they make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Oh, leave it in bounds. Where you throwing the ball
and
to?
That one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the...
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us.
And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile in.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You got 9 minutes.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Walker will fire. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, give me my pick, nigga.
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes. Almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Look at
this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Got a man in the middle. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, South
Putting
Carolina.
on the roll. You need a grit. Clear. Carry the red.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Man, you niggas just completed 3-4, and goddamn.
Look at this fine lineup though. Shit, who the fuck scoring the ball around?
Wants to go up top on first down. He fires one deep down the right side.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
That's what they gave him the contract.
To the air, it's Barber. Bears the pressure.
Where he started it. He always
Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Keep your time to yourself.